Welcome back to Software Programming Teachers channel. Today we are going to discuss on WinUI 3.0. Actually, that is introducing latest technology in Microsoft groups. Yeah, actually, when we telling something WinUI 3.0 as a common person, we can feel like, what is WinUI? Who did that one? What is the features? How we can use it? Hey, we can get so many questions. But thing is actually we have an answer here. Yeah, we have an answer. Let's start. See, WinUI 3.0 means actually this is the next generation technology. As we know, actually, sometimes we can say like C sharp means that is the next generation technology, next generation language. Same way, this is also one of the technology. And Microsoft introduced this is a new generation technology. And then this is will be improving lot of user experience. Its look and feel, and graphically everything. One thing I want to say, like, who can use this one? That's a very important point when we start the project. Yeah, we know very well WPF, WinForms, MFC, and then COM controller 32. That means we can say like Win32 also. Let's start. What is the history about WinUI 3.0? See, actually, Microsoft they started their technology in MFC 1992. In that time we can see like only they introduce libraries. In the libraries we can say like they moved from C to C++, and then it's a very easy to use oops concept. That's the reason we can say like in MFC that's the only libraries we don't have a user interfaces. In 2002 they introduced WinForms. WinForms means actually that is actually .NET Framework 1.0, and then the we can see like Visual Basic. And nowadays we don't actually we can't ask that software also because of this is almost dead. But actually, even though when we're talking about WinUI, this is the history which came actually. WinUI that means WinForm started in 2002. It's based in the .NET Framework 1.0, and then the basic language is Visual Basic VB.NET. We can say like VB.NET. Nowadays, no one using. We can think like this is almost dead. Next is actually major change done by Microsoft that is called as the WPF Windows Platform Foundation in 2006 that is introduced in 3.0 .NET Framework. In the .NET Framework, they introduced in Microsoft WPF. They done lot of changes compared to WinForm. They introduced the MVVM pattern in the WPF, and then they done extend graphical changes, and then lot of user interactions. They have done lot of changes compared to WinForm. And then next we will move to UWP. UWP means actually that is a universal Windows platform, and then XAML means that is actually extended markup language. When we need to modify any graphically or any changes in the UI design, in that time most of the time we have to use extended markup language. This is introduced in 2012, and then this is a major change we can say like half level. Microsoft did this one, and then they introduced and they developed most of the apps. But thing is actually this technology is not reached whole places. That means actually some teams are working these applications, and some people are don't know actually what is this. Even the UWP. This is a scenario for UWP. Only thing actually most of the developers or programmers knows very well that XAML, but actually some people knows only UWP. We can see what is the flow, how it's look like. See MFC 1992, that's in C++, WinForms 2002, and then WPF 2006. That's actually a major change in the .NET. We can see here. Next move to UWP. UWP and XAML both are introduced in 2012. This is, as I mentioned in the last definition and last slide, this is major change in the Microsoft. Now, actually part is coming now in the .NET Microsoft WinUI 2.4. WinUI 2.0 they introduced in 2018 and then ended with WinUI 2.0 December 2020. Now we can feel like everyone knows 20, December 2020 means that is the COVID. Now we can see in the December 2020 means we can see like a new technology in Microsoft. They introduced controls and styles in WinUI 2.5. Now big boom in WinUI 3.0 March 2021. We can say like Indian history, like we can say like now we got a COVID vaccination also 2021, and then here also we can see like some new technology came from Microsoft, and this is WinUI completely stable for to develop all kind of has like Xbox, HoloLens, Win32 PC application. Most of the application we can develop it. Now we can move to next topic. In the topic I'm going to present WinUI 2.0. What is the features available? And WinUI 3.0. What are the features available? See WinUI 2.0. Mainly they introduce only the controls and styles. If want to do some actions or some graphical things, in that time completely we are going to depending on Windows Universal Platform. That means UWP. Okay, next move to Win32. This actually major change. There is no changes Win32, but actually when we are going to develop any app, in that time it's required Win32. That means Windows application. We can see here. I'm going to present Windows Universal Platform and Win32. If we have, we can use that assemblies and then that platform to develop Windows PC applications. It's not depending on completely anything. When we move to Xbox, we know Xbox actually some people knows Xbox. What is Xbox? Yeah, Xbox is actually Apple app development editor. We can see that one. That's actually completely it will support for Windows Universal Platform. When we have Windows Universal Platform with these assemblies, in that time we can develop our app in the Xbox with using this technology. HoloLens. Yeah, that is also now it's a go. We can say like some zooming. Everywhere is zooming. We can say some if you talk about artificial intelligence, yes, artificial intelligence also is there, and then we can see like in HoloLens means actual virtual and reality. Virtual reality means I'm here and then I'm presenting something and then I'm sitting somewhere else. That means actually it's a virtual reality. In that this is the when you also supporting for virtual reality functionality also we can use in HoloLens also. Surface Hub device and IoT. Man, nowadays we can see like IoT. That's a major. Now this new technology we can use in IoT also. Yeah, actually there is no big change in the WinUI 3.0, but actually some changes is there. I'm showing that changes. What is the changes? See here actually in the previous slide I showed you WinUI 3.0 having 2.0 is having only controls and style, but here having all data. That means we can develop our own application whatever we need it. That's the reason we called as WinUI 3.0 is actually little bit latest technology and is stable technology. And as I mentioned in the previous slide, we don't in the Windows Unix platform having Windows UI XAML and then Windows UI composition and Windows UI input. But actually in this slide, Win UI 3.0 is having all assemblies, but we don't have anything in the Windows Universal platform. But actually it's a platform to support for all kind of apps. Yeah, as I mentioned in the last slide, this in the WinUI 3.2.0 also support for all apps, and then WinUI 3.0 also support all apps. Windows PC, Xbox, HoloLens, Service Hub, and device and IoT. See, this is actually now we have a question. Before starting, what is the requirement there for to start this project? Yes, 100% we have this question. Without having this question, we can't start. That's actually requirement. Now we can sell requirement when we starting project. We can ask client to what are the requirement is there, how we can start this project. Yes, same way we have a requirement here. Before starting this project, that should be installed in our PC. Yes, the must requirement. OS should be Windows 10 18.9. The version is 18.9. Visual Studio .NET 2019 and greater than 16.7.2 version. It's required. When we going to install, we have to select these options. .NET Desktop Development, Universal Windows Platform Development, Desktop Development with C++, C++ UWP Tools via version 142. This is very important when we selecting a when we going to install Visual Studio 2019. In that time we have to select these options. Please don't forget these options. This is very important to move next step. And then point number third, we have to install .NET 5 SDK. That is depending on your PC's x86 or x64. Now actually WinUI 3. This is actually we I'll share you the link in my history in the description tab. Please go and click and then download this WinUI 3.0 exe and then install the exe in your PC. Next, move to runtime. Yeah, actually now we know very well when we are working in .NET, we know runtime environment, how it's work runtime, what will happen. Yeah, in the C when we develop any application in C sharp, what's happen when it will convert into integration language and then it will create the exe and then it will go to presentation level. Yeah, same way we also have in Win UI runtime environment. Yeah, Microsoft UI NMD, Microsoft WinMD will generate the tool for C sharp interrupt code using WinMD files, and then this will run with through CS WinRT exe. That means Windows Runtime Environment. Microsoft.csc.net WinRT Interpret Code. It convert into Microsoft WinUI DLL. That is a .NET projection. What will happen when the interrupt code to DLL? The compiler will produce the library with interrupt code with using csc.exe. Next, move to Depending on WinRT runtime, that is standard 2.0 projection, depends on our applications. Next, move to Solution Explorer. How it's look. Just I'm giving one example in this next slide. We can feel like how it's look. Previously, who are developed WPF application or UWPF application. In that way, when we create application, it will give only one project. But actually, we get two projects. One is a package, and then another one is a development. You can see here. See, the first is software programming demo. Demo is a binary component. In this, we can see Hab.xaml also here, and then main window XAML also is here. That means whoever developed Windows WPF applications, they can easily understand these concept. Next, move to package. Package is actually it's create a package and then it will launch the application. Next, move to demo. Let's create a small application for demo with using Visual Studio 2019. File, new project. Here actually we have a languages and then platform and then actually our video presentation WinUI. Yeah, I'm going to say we can see here a number of languages are there. Actually, yes, but this demo I'm going to select C Sharp. We have different platforms: Android, Azure, iOS, Linux, Mac, tvOS, Xbox, and Windows. Now, as per this demo, I'm going to select Windows. Here also we have a number of things, but actually as per this demo, we're going to select WinUI. Here we have multiple options, but actually runtime is there, library is there, blank application is there, but actually I'm going to select for this demo blank app package. Yeah, press next. I'm giving first demo. Create. This is two CS Proj, one solution. This is actually our application. What is there? And then this is our package. When we build, it will deploy the package in our PC. This is app.xaml, and this is main window.xaml. In main window.xaml, we have only empty screen. There is no UI. Yeah, this is finally launched. WinUI. See, we can see here WinUI desktop. This is we have selected, and then this is first example. Click me. Yeah. Please comment below about this video and further topics you would like to see in my channel. And next video I am going to present how we can use WinUI controllers with backend code C Sharp. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and like share this video to your colleagues and team members. Thank you. Thanks for watching.